শনিবার ভোরে ইসরায়েল ও যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের যৌথ সামরিক হামলার পর ইসরায়েল ও মধ্যপ্রাচ্যের বিভিন্ন দেশের মার্কিন ঘাঁটিতে পাল্টা আক্রমণ করেছে ইরান। মধ্যপ্রাচ্য আবারও পূর্ণাঙ্গ সংঘাতের আশঙ্কায় দাঁড়িয়ে গেছে। কয়েক মাস ধরে চলা উত্তেজনা, পারমাণবিক আলোচনা এবং পাল্টাপাল্টি হুমকির পর এই হামলা অঞ্চলটির নিরাপত্তা পরিস্থিতিকে এক নতুন অনিশ্চয়তার দিকে ঠেলে দিয়েছে। এ বিষয়ে বিস্তারিত জানাতে পাকিস্তানের ইসলামাবাদ থেকে সরাসরি যুক্ত হচ্ছেন এসএটিভির পাকিস্তান করেসপন্ডেন্ট মোহাম্মদ মুসাব। সরাসরি চলে যাচ্ছি তার কাছে। Hello Musab, welcome to SATV News Hour. Please tell us what is the latest update of Iran-Israel war, what were the causes and consequences of the recent US-Israel military operations against Iran, and how is Tehran responding?
So firstly, President Donald Trump of the United States of America has just given an interview to Fox News where he has said that nobody can believe the success we are having. 48 leaders have gone in one shot. Answering your question on the reasons why this war took place, for a very long time, now, uh, uh, the U.S. government and the Israeli government were asking the Iranian government to get rid of their nuclear program. Certain negotiations were also going on, being mediated between Oman, United States of America, Israel, and Iran. So during these talks, there was hope that things will settle down between all these countries, but somehow or the other that did not happen. Iran was attacked in a joint attack by both USA and Israel. Having said that, they've taken out the supreme leader of Iran, Sayyid Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Now, after that, there's supposed to be a vacuum. But the vacuum is not present as a new leader has emerged from within these ranks. He's the new Ayatollah. So what will happen now is that the US plan will eventually unfold. Did the US only think of taking out Ayatollah Khamenei? No is the answer. They wanted a complete regime change. They wanted to take out the whole regime and they wanted to bring in a regime of its own choosing. Will they be able to do so or not? Is a question that will be answered over the coming days and weeks. A senior US diplomat has come on record where he has claimed that this fight might take weeks and not days to end. In Pakistan, the second largest Shiite population in the world after Iran, people have taken to the streets in Islamabad, in Karachi, in Lahore. 9 people have lost their lives when they were protesting outside the US consulate in Karachi, and they were shot upon by the US officials from within the building. 6 to 7 people have lost their lives right across where I'm sitting at this point in time in Islamabad, where protesters were going towards the US embassy. So, what is happening in Iran right now is the transition phase where a new leader will emerge. This will come through due process. This leader will now determine Iran's future, its foreign policy, its domestic policy, its policy on defense and security. Right now, Iran is responding heavily against US bases, against Israel. Iran is heavily bombing different cities in Israel and also attacking different US bases in Gulf countries, including UAE, including Bahrain, including Qatar.
Musab, most importantly, how have regional governments and international organizations reacted to the escalation of military conflict involving Iran?
So far, there have been two kinds of responses. The first kind is obviously the response where all governments, regional governments, international powers, including European countries, including Gulf countries, including Asian countries like Pakistan, have asked both sides to show restraint. They've asked both sides to come down on the negotiation table, but that has not happened so far. The second response that we've seen is against the US and Israeli attack on Iran, where a lot of international bodies have demanded US to make sure that they're not targeting civilians. But for now, we can report that civilians on both sides, in Israel as well as in Iran, have lost their lives. This is confirmed. This is being reported on international organizations all across the world. And lastly, obviously, countries will take sides either with Iran or with the United States of America and Israel. But to be specific about countries that are in the Asian region, including Pakistan, and ranging from Pakistan to the very end of Asia, which is the Middle East, Gulf countries, everybody wants this war to end at a certain point in time and for it to have a permanent ceasefire. Unlike last time, we saw last year, less than a year ago, there was a 12-day war between Iran and Israel. So this time around, people think that things might spiral out of control, and they're trying. Different countries are trying behind back doors that negotiations and some form of consensus is created and a ceasefire is brokered.
Thank you, Musab, for your updated information and for joining with us.